Update number 6 coming at you now. So I decided to, as you can see, do take the cab off of the frame, and as you can see, it came off nicely with minimal problems. There was just 2 bolts in the front corners of the cab, and then on the back there was like this shackle system that I'm going to show you. But oh yeah, and I had to unbolt the steering gearbox because it just doesn't come undone like the newer cars that have a rag joint in the middle. And so I think I'll have to find a way to get that removed before I take it down to the sandblaster. But as you can see, everything came off pretty nice. And underneath here, you can kind of see here, let's see if we got enough light. There's the shackle system that held the back of the cab to the frame. Really kind of odd, I thought, but I guess that's what they did back then. You can see it back on the other side. I'll zoom in on it. But anyway, so the floor looks to be in fantastic shape. No rust, just a lot of dirt. And when we went to the sandblaster guy today, he said that he'd be happy to do it, but I have to get off most of the grease because I guess when the sand hits it when he's blasting it, it can spray the grease everywhere. Then he has to do it over and over. But just to give you an idea of how thick some of the grease is, you can kind of see just the edge there. How thick this stuff is. Look at this, it's just crazy. Whoops, there we go. But yeah, you can see how thick that stuff is. Just cakes off of there. I mean, just scrapes off of there really nice. Whoops, something satisfying about taking that off like that, but you can see there just how horrible that is. But it'll come off real easy, and I'll get the most of it off with the scraper, and then I'll wire brush it. But quite a sight seeing this thing all tore down like this. Actually, it's been a lot of fun so far. But so this last week I've done a lot of the cleaning of the transmission. We'll get up to it right now. In fact, here's the transmission all resealed. New tail, shaft seal, new gaskets on the side pan, new gasket on the lower pan, and just a lot of cleaning. And then I painted it in a, well, they call it an iron, cast iron color. So moving on to the engine, it's all cleaned, all degreased. Every little pocket of grease has been removed, and it's ready to be primered and then painted. I just need to pick up some more paint. But this thing took me probably 2 days to get all that stuff off. And I know it doesn't look very good right now, but every little nook and cranny had to be cleaned out with little tiny brushes and cleaners and so forth. So anyway, a lot happening. Next week all of the parts go to the sandblaster, and I'm looking forward to getting all that done.